All right, welcome back, guys. So this is the third tutorial, and in this one, I will be talking about a few more tags. You remember that I said that you should not put paragraph tags inside the head tag. So why is that so? Well, here's what's going on. So basically, a paragraph tag can specify a paragraph, like a paragraph of text or something, inside your HTML document. So what's going on here is we are going to be placing all of our content either inside our body tag or our head tag. You will never place content here. That wouldn't be correct. But that's all right. We want to move this paragraph tag down to our body tag. You will only be using head tag for very limited things. Once again, things that will be sent before the page is displayed. So, like say I wanted to link a CSS file, I would use the head tag to link that CSS file because I want to include that file before the page is rendered. You could also use it for doing some JavaScript or PHP code or something like that. But as of now, we don't need that. Inside our body tag is all the things that will be rendered on the page once it's starting to load. So you want to put a majority of your content in your body tag because if you had a majority of your content in your head tag, it would take a long time for your page to load and someone would probably just exit out before it even finished loading, which is something you don't want. So let's talk about HTML a little bit more. HTML is a very lazy language. It will literally basically let you do anything even if it's incorrect. So like I said, you shouldn't be typing text here inside, outside of your body tag, but let's try it anyway. So you see I just typed a bunch of random text outside of my body tag, and let's see what it returns. Open your index.html, take a look. So it seemed to render okay, right? So why would we not want to use this text like here? Why can't we put it here instead of our body tag? And I don't even have a P tag around this. I don't even have a paragraph tag, and it's still rendering correctly. Well, if we look at our page source, you'll see this is the exact same as it is on Notepad++. However, HTML doesn't like this. It will still render it. However, this is dangerous because it will mess up formatting on certain occasions, and it will be in places you don't want it to be. And you should honestly just keep everything inside your body or your head tag. Because for future things on bigger projects, this will not be good for you, and this will cause problems. So let's go ahead and delete that. And there we go. Alright, so basically, what are some other tags we can work with? Well, there's actually a bunch of them. There's some old ones, like bold and italicize and underline, which you can use in HTML. However, you normally want to use those in CSS. So what can we do with HTML? Well, HTML, like I said before, is used for making basically the layout of your page, the structure. So how do we make that structure? Well, let's think about what web page we want to make. We can make one for gardening, we could make one for skateboarding, we can make one for anything. So we'll be working on that later, but for now, let me just get you introduced to a few more tags. So you already know the paragraph tag, which does paragraphs, but there's a bunch more. There's tables, there's unordered lists, and there's images, and a few more. So let me go over lists. So let's say you were making a website which will manage your grocery list, right? Well, you wanted to be able to list all of those items in a list. So that's where the unordered list and the ordered list come in. What an unordered list does is it lists all the items you put in obviously a vertical list, and it will place bullet points next to each one of the items. But an ordered list will do numbers instead. So let me explain both of them. So go ahead and create an unordered list by making a UL tag, which obviously stands for unordered list. I'm going to be placing this inside our body. Go ahead and close the UL tag a few lines below. And then here's where embedding comes in. HTML is really cool because it allows you to embed tags within other tags. As you've seen, because we've put a title tag inside our head and unordered list inside our body. But now we're going to be placing list items inside our unordered list. So how does that work? It's actually quite simple. All you do is li tag, and then you close it. So what can we put inside this li tag? Well, we can put anything we want. Let's put cookies, because we want cookies from the grocery store. Let's make another li tag, and let's make juice /li, and then let's make one more li tag and do crackers, and close the li tag. Alright, so basically we've got an unordered list with 3 list items inside of it. So what does this look like on our web page? Let's open index.html and take a look. Alright, so what this has rendered onto our website is cookies, juice, and crackers. If we look back at our source, just what we wanted, cookies, juice, and crackers, right? So that's an unordered list. You'll notice it is because it has these bullet points next to it. It doesn't go 1, 2, and 3. So let's make it go 1, 2, and 3. So right below our unordered list, let's make another one called OL, and that stands for ordered list. Close the tag, and there we go. So just like an unordered list, we can place list items inside our ordered list. So let's do a list item, and let's do kind of things, chores to do. So wash car, li take out the trash, and let's say make one more list item of do the dishes. Alright, so now we have 3 list items inside our ordered list, and let's take a look on our web page. Go ahead and reload it. And we have wash car, take out the trash, do dishes, in order of 1, 2, and 3. So this is what's great about ordered lists, is you can display things in a list fashion. When CSS comes in, ordered lists are great because you can make basic lists of, for example, menu items like gallery, home, contact, or really anything. And there's a bunch of customization inside of it. It makes web pages really responsive and pretty great. So we will get back to that later. But as of now, that's all I have for this tutorial. In the next one, I'll be going over some attributes, some simple attributes, and that's all for now, and I will see you in the next one.